Akashra's ready.
Yeah,
I actually have no idea what I'm doing.
that's
I mean,
fair.
you know that, but
That's totally fine.
Yeah. Okay. So, welcome to the world of Enthoria. It's a world of magic, a world of adventure, a world of dragons because you have to have those, and of course dungeons. um, but essentially, we're starting off with your groups coming from all different areas of the world to go visit the Adventurers Guild. You could each have your own reasons specifically for coming here, but the main enticing points of it are the fact that you get a magic license and an adventurer's pass that lets you travel and explore the world. On top of that, the guild pays well and gives you lodgings when you're in different cities. So there's a lot of it's an easy job to pick up for someone who's new, and for a couple of you guys being monstrous races, it's one of the only jobs that is widely accepted. So we'll start off with entrance into the city. I'll have to see who we want to do first because you're all kind of coming from different areas.
I would have
I
been
vote
coming with
Owly.
Ryan, or if you want Ryan to still be traveling with me, he could just be quiet.
Oh no, he's coming late. He gets a different thing.
Oh, he's punished now. Okay.
Uh, but anyway, we'll start with yeah, we'll start with you. We might as well because you've done this before, so it's a little bit easier to do
Yeah,
an example
true.
for people too. But okay, so coming from the desert realm of the Quickian Empire. Actually, I'm gonna pop that up on the screen so people can see it. The Quickian Theocracy. You were heading to the Solarian Republic, which is the main city where the Adventurers Guild originated from and has spread out. There's an Adventurers Guild in your country as well, but in order to register with the whole guild, you have to go to their main headquarters. So, as you're heading into the Solarian Republic, you come to a massive city, place that's just beyond imagining. It's got steam power and it's got all these weird kind of contraptions like lifting people up and down the sides of buildings, and there's these just odd kind of currents that seem to be passing between the different buildings. You aren't quite sure how it all works or what it all is, but you can tell that this place is much more advanced than your own kingdom where you come from. But it also seems to be lacking the magical essence of where you come from. At the same time, as you're walking through the streets, you notice that there's a ton of different kinds of races here. Something you would never see in your home country, where you'll even have like humanoids and elves and even monstrous races just walking the streets, and everyone's minding their own business, shopping, everything like that. And you come to a big building in the center of the city. This is the guild hall. It towers above all the buildings in the district. And as you enter the guild hall, you would notice that it's quite bustling. You can tell this is a popular space with a lot of tables. It has a guild board for quests, and it has a front counter with a couple elves standing there holding papers. And you'd also notice a lot of what look like low to high ranking adventurers sitting around at the tables drinking and having fun. So, what would you like to do in the guild hall?
I'm here to get my magic license, right? Or
Yeah, to get a guild or a guild membership, so you can travel the world. Or
okay. Would that be where the elves are doing papers?
yeah, for sure, you could go to the front counter and talk to the elves.
Okay.
So, as you're going up to talk to the elves, we have who should I do next? I should have actually opened up the whole group. I have all your cards open individually. There we go. Let's do Nami and Jade next, because you guys would come as a group. Okay.
Always.
So you two are monstrous races. You probably don't think of yourselves as monsters, especially where you live. It's quite normal to see undersea people and like sirens and Scylla. But uh, anywhere else in this country and continent, you guys are considered monsters.
Yes.
You would know that there's not much of an opportunity for monsters out there. There is a lot of, unfortunately, racism against monsters. But at the same time, you could gain a lot of respect. You know there are actually heroes that are monsters, and they've gained a lot of respect through the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah.
So seeing this as an opportunity to no longer be isolated to the kingdom under the ocean, you figure, hey, it might be worthwhile to at least check out this guild and see what they're offering. Maybe you could go and explore the world. Maybe you could make a fortune. Maybe you could discover other monstrous races in the same predicament as you. Whatever your motivations, there's a lot of reasons to go visit this Adventurers Guild. So
Yes.
in order to avoid conflict, you guys would come up the rivers into the main city. There's a long river that flows all the way from the ocean into the Solarian Republic. And it actually comes up right by the Adventurers Guild. And you would notice that as soon as you entered the city, there's a lot more steam and warmth in the water. It's not necessarily poisonous or dirty or anything like that. It's just the water here is very, very warm compared to out in the ocean.
Yeah.
And going up to the Adventurers Guild, there's actually a whole bunch of staircases coming in and out of the water, and you'd notice other monstrous races, including, I guess they're basically, I'm trying to think of something you guys would recognize. You guys know Murlocs, right?
Yeah.
There's a race in D&D that's very similar, but we'll just call them Murlocs to make it easier, because I like Murlocs. But a whole bunch of Murlocs that are kind of coming in and out of the water, and huge droves going into the marketplace and buying food with whatever scraps they found in the ocean. And you'll notice a big, giant building right in the middle of the city that is marked with the Adventurers Guild insignia. And you guys can enter it almost right from the water. Like, it goes right up to the front door of this building using the staircase.
Yeah.
As you enter the building, you guys would see the same thing as Ali had before you, where there's a lot of adventurers around. There's a front desk with some elves that are doing paperwork. You would notice a whole bunch of you would notice a couple people lined up, including a tabaxi. They seem to be lining up to get some sort of license or registration with the guild. What would you like to do here? I assume you're gonna start doing the same thing, but
Well, maybe. Well, how would Ali's character be compared to like the race, and like how are they seen compared to us?
you guys would definitely stand out. Ali's character in particular only really stands out because of the garbs she's wearing, and there aren't a lot of tabaxis in here. There are a couple, but there aren't a lot of tabaxis.
But no one's gonna look at her and like.
No, in fact, a
Feel-
couple of eyes are looking toward you guys.
So I'm thinking that it probably would be best to just kind of stay on the outskirts, look at the board, see what it has to offer, and just kind of like wait
Yeah.
to see if it disperses a little bit instead of just going straight up like I have like the right to do so, which I probably don't.
That's
But,
fair.
Yeah.
How about you, Serena?
What else is going on in the room?
There's a couple adventurers that are playing games and drinking at the tables nearby. There is a bulletin board that has a whole bunch of guild quests and a whole bunch of town announcements on it as well.
Okay.
There does seem to be a staircase to an upper area, but it seems to be guarded.
Let me go talk to the guard.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So as you're going to do that, I'm gonna bring in our last character.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
no.
I'm like raw about to cry, I swear.
So Amora. So
No.
No? Okay. You just stay home. Nothing happens. The adventure's over. Um, so back where you're from, you've been kind of caught in between a lifestyle of the Dwarven Orcian Empire, where they've kind of been. Your dad's obviously been just. I want to also say I was gonna say mothering you, but basically smothering you with affection and trying to teach you the ways of the empire and the like taking over the family name and business and how you're gonna be great one day and
Oh,
all
that's
these
so
fantastic
sweet.
things. But you're kind of just sick of like the exorbitant attention. Like it's become too much. You need to get away at least for a while. um, so you find an opportunity in the Adventurers Guild, which is a great way to kind of go and explore the world without tying you down. Because with the Adventurers Guild, there's a lot of respect and freedom in terms of when you work, and where you can go. So, in order to do that, you have to bid your father farewell and go to the Solarian Republic. How you do that, I can't say, but you could leave it in the middle of the night. You could tell him you're leaving. However, it
Let's
happens.
just like leave a note and like sneak off. Let's sneak off.
Yeah, that's fair. So you sneak off early in the morning when he's passed out. He had a lot of drinks the night before, so it was perfect timing. And you made it into the Solarian Republic. As you're entering from land, you also see the crazy steam-powered machinery and elevator systems and crazy things that this town has that even your city has. Although it's a lot closer, the Dwarven Empire is a lot more advanced than a lot of the other kingdoms already, so you kind of knew about machinery and some steam power, but nothing like this. This is a lot more advanced. You're even seeing like some sort of sparking system traveling between cables above the city, and you don't quite know what that is. But as you head into the main part of the city, you see a giant building. It's got the Adventurers Guild insignia on it, and as you enter, you would see the same as the previous party members. I should also ask, because you're a changeling, what you currently look like.
I figured I'd go with like just probably like not as young as me, but like a youngish dwarf. Like an
Okay.
adult, but like young adult, you know what I mean? Like if I wanted to buy a drink in this place, like I can buy a drink, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's fair. And especially as a dwarf, very few people would look your direction, a dwarf coming into this
Exactly.
establishment.
Yes.
I'm curious of what the average dwarf drinking age is.
5 years old, brother.
Yeah, dwarf drinking age is like
Right out of the womb.
they come out of the womb, we slap a nipple on a beer mug, and they're going.
There we
Dwarf
go.
and
I'm
life.
literally a baby walking in here, just like scratching the diaper. No, I want to look inconspicuous, you know, like I don't want to walk in there as like a child, like look at me. No.
Hi
That's
guys.
fair.
I'm here.
So I walk
Yeah.
in, I see Tabaxi at the counter talking
Yeah.
to elves.
You would see some sort of the siren isn't super identifiable, especially when she has legs on land, but you would notice someone that looks a bit off, like maybe they have a bit of scaliness that you'd notice, or something very similar to that. Like they look human, but you're a changeling. You know when something looks off on somebody.
Yeah.
And you'd also see what obviously doesn't belong here is a half octopus lady walking up to a guard at the far side of the room.
They're wet ass tentacles.
Just
I'd probably make my way to the elves who look important.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okie doke. So I'll start with you two since you went to the front desk to see what was going on with the elves.
Yeah, we're not prepared yet for the guard situation.
Yeah, no, that's that's fair. There's so the elves see you come up. There's a couple talking to other customers, but one waves the tabaxi over, and she waves to the dwarf as well, as you guys are the next two in line. As you guys step up, she says, "Hello, how can I help you today? We're actually having a benefit right now for hiring new adventurers because we've had a surplus in guild requests." Oh, it stopped playing music.
Oh, goodbye, Mises.
I'm not immersed anymore.
Yeah. Why did it stop?
Brick wall, you wake up.
Yeah. But
Where are the elves? They're gone.
yeah, exactly. Elves just vanish. The world goes dark. We don't know what's happening.
There's
The
an
hurricane's
opportunity
finally
for the
hitting Allie.
guard.
Here, let's
Oh my
get
god,
into play
he's
again.
here.
Hey.
Just
Oh
in
wow, you
time.
actually joined at a good time. There we
Oh,
go.
perfect.
You actually joined at a perfect time.
Yeah.
I got home
Greener.
earlier than I thought I would.
Gang,
Hey,
gang.
What is this sound?
it's
It's
the
the
background music.
ambiance.
It's ambiance.
Okay, I wasn't sure if like I had a tab somewhere playing some music. And I was like, looking around like
Is
what's
this in
going
my
on?
head?
We're
It's
being
Zipco Games
immersed.
ambiance.
Yeah.
Oh my.
You can turn it down or whatever you need.
Yeah, I was
to
gonna say I gotta turn
make
it
it
down a little.
background.
It's too loud.
I keep it at a 30% because if it's too loud, then I'm like really fucking high right now. It's just gonna like cover Adam's voice.
Yeah, no, that's entirely fair. But
I just have it like low.
so this is perfect. So we just need you to link your character card to your Discord account before we get you in here.
Okay.
It's on GameBot under
Um,
tabletop gaming.
Yep. So under GameBot, you'll just have to have your D&D Beyond character open on a different window. Because you have to get the share link from it.
Oh, I did mine okay, right?
Yeah. Yeah, all of you guys set it up already. And then once you have the share link, in GameBot you just have to do !Beyond space and then the share link.
Sorry. Say that again. What do I do?
Put !Beyond space and then the share link for your character card.
And then the share link. for my character.
The URL.
Yeah, I just gotta find my character card first.
That's fair.
Characters.
Darn, you arrived too early for the other thing I was gonna do.
Uh-oh.
you were
have something
gonna
in mind.
you were gonna be in a bad way. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's good now though. You made it on time. You're only like 8 minutes late, so it's not that bad.
I think Adam was planning something mean if you were gonna be late.
Well, something mean, but also something fun. So
So. Oh my god, this is taking forever to load.
oh, the character sheet.
Yeah, there we go. Share. There it is. Share. Copy. That.
Hey, there you go. So now that's hooked to your Discord account. So when we do rolls, you can just type it into here.
Cool.
Okie doke. So this works. So I'll continue with the elves. And then I'll introduce Ryan once we get some of the stuff you guys have started done.
Uh-huh.
So the elf, was talking to you about how they're doing a benefit for new adventurers right now because they're looking for a lot more hires because of the influx of guild requests lately. I guess there's been a lot of trouble just outside the town, and they've been having to hire a lot of low-level adventurers to deal with it.
Okay.
She asks if you I'm gonna have to learn character names still, but
Yeah, actually, I was gonna say, can we like say the character or people's character names? Because I wanted to just make quick notes of who's who.
sure.
I'm terrible with names.
I was gonna say you
I
might.
am too. I'm making notes actually as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Can
Same here.
we,
I've got a
um,
OneNote thing or OneNote doc.
If you
open.
just want to wait a
Editor
little bit
nickname
too.
right now.
I was gonna say if you just want to wait a little bit too, like the party will meet each other, and then you guys can actually
Oh, okay. Okay.
discuss that
yeah,
stuff with each other.
Okay.
Wait, I should be taking notes? Oh my god.
Well, if you want to.
I mean, you don't.
Panicking
It's
now.
up to you.
Yeah,
I plan
yeah,
to
you-
take notes as we go as well, but it's nice if everyone takes some.
Depends on how good of an memory you have.
Yeah.
I almost said inventory. That was not the right word.
Yeah. But Akashra and Amora. So to you two, she asks if you're here to join the Adventurers Guild, if you're interested in this request.
Akashra rubs her chin. Akashra suppose she is, yes.
She smiles and then turns to the dwarf.
What? What paperwork do you need to join?
Oh, we just need to get your name, and we need to test your magic levels on our mirror back here. She points to a mirror around the side of the counter. This is just to determine that we don't give you a quest that is too high level for your qualifications. Like, we don't want to lose guild members, obviously.
Obviously.
We had incidents with it before. We had the mirror. She kind of just whispers over the counter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's sign me up for sure.
Okay, dope.
There will be money involved, right?
Oh yes, you get paid based on the missions that you complete, and all payments are done through the guild, so you're guaranteed to get your money regardless of where you finish your quest.
I think I can speak for both of us when I say that sounds perfect.
Shut the fuck up. Oh god.
That is so racist. Okay, I don't say anything, but I just glare at you. I give you a
I'm
look.
smiling away like,
Oh man.
You're waiting for the badumps.
Oh my
She-
god.
She kind of like looks you over and sees that you don't really react to that comment, so she's like, "Oh, they must know each other. They must be they must be cool with this." So, she gives you some paperwork to fill out, and then she directs you over to the mirror just to the right. I'll need each of you in turn to hold your hands on the mirror as we appraise your magic levels. And as you guys do that, I'm gonna go to the next person in the group.
As you fondle the mirror.
Yeah,
so-
as you guys are groping the mirror, stroking your beard as you look at your beautiful form.
I'll stroke my pussy.
I don't even know if you'd have a beard. I don't know what kind of. Oh yeah, you are a cat.
You are the pussy.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I gotta handle this guard thing, so we're gonna go to Jade.
Yeah, so this is Miley's first time, obviously, and she went and decided to do probably the most, like, bizarre thing in the world right off the bat.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna go fight someone.
So you walk up
Got
to
the murder hobo, I see.
Yeah. You walk up to a guard. They're a towering humanoid. You can't quite tell their race because they're just fully covered in plate mail armor, holding a spear and a shield. Around their neck, you can see what seems to be a golden plate hanging on your necklace. But besides that, they kind of just stand there and watch you as you approach.
Okay, I asked to go upstairs.
He kind of looks at you and says, "Where's your adventurer plate?" Kind of like you can tell he gives you a look up and down, but almost like he's looking for something.
I haven't gotten it yet.
He kind of lets you. Oh, you just got here, didn't you? He kind of.
Yeah.
He shows you his necklace. These are the adventurer plates. You get given one based on your magic ranking. You'll have to go to the front counter to get yours if you've already registered it with the guild.
Can I come upstairs anyway?
Unfortunately, you need to be at least a gold-plated adventurer to go upstairs here.
What a nice patient
Is
guard.
there a way I can influence him?
You could attempt to like flirt with him. there is a persuasion check you could attempt.
Sure,
Seduce.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
So in the text box, like where GameBot is, you just have to do @ check space persuasion.
How do you spell that?
That's fair. It should be on your character card as well if you need that.
You are.
Persuasion. No.
Me too, Miley.
P-U-R.
Oh, it's not actually PUR.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Perception.
It's perception. That's different.
Oh.
But you could do that too.
One of the P's, which one? Is that I tried to be helpful.
Persuasion checks in. So he sees you kind of, you know, I don't know how you decide to persuade him, whether it's through words or through body language, but he doesn't seem to be moved with your performance.
Can I intimidate him?
You can attempt to. The man standing above you in full iron armor.
Fuck yeah, let's do it. How do I do that?
Same thing, just intimidation instead of persuasion.
Exclamation mark check.
You actually had a good roll on that too.
Intimidation.
Nine. He is also not intimidated. He's not sure what you're doing anymore.
That is a good roll.
He saw you
Hello.
kind of puff up your chest, and he's like, "Oh, that's kind of adorable."
Shit. Alright, I guess I'll go to the desk.
Aw, I
Fuck this guy.
disconnected, so I missed everything.
Oh,
Oh
Darn.
man, that's fucking
That's fine.
awful.
It's
Those are some
recorded.
bad
Both tried to seduce and then intimidate him.
I'm recording the audio and rolls so we can
yeah,
watch it
basically,
later.
as soon as he did his roll, I just like dropped out.
Oh no, yeah, no. He tried to flirt with the guard, and then she tried to intimidate the guard, and the guard just thinks it's adorable and has no idea what she's actually doing.
My God.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, you go to the front desk, and an elf there offers you the same kind of package. Notices you came in with your. Actually, notices you came in with a friend back there, and says, "Are you two together? I could register you both at the same time." As she
Now we're
kind
not
of.
together.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Do you want to do a perception check to see if you hear this? 'Cause you're welcome to respond like that if you hear it.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
So ! check space perception.
See, my post
Yeah,
was needed.
You don't hear the elf like soft-spoken words, but you do hear the "oh no, we're not together."
Oh.
I was wanting to keep cool because, you know, we're basically. I wanted to keep it down low, but then hearing her say that, I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? So I just kind of like turn around and just kind of like stare her down with like a death glare. I
The,
guess more like I
Oh my
want to
God.
say something, but rationality is saying not to. But kind of give her that look like she fucking knows what she
The
did.
when we get home.
Yeah,
I-
when we
I
get
like
home,
this.
I'm gonna
Have
beat your
a
ass.
talk.
I look disinterested at that look.
The elf kind of
My-
looks at you and then looks at the now glaring girl at the back of the room, and just kind of like looks again and like just waves her over. Knows something's up if she responded to that.
Honestly, if I would have seen her do it anyways, like start up the process, I would have stormed over anyways and was like, bitch, what the fuck you doing? So I
She,
guess I go over there as well.
Yep, that's fair. The elf greets you and says, your friend here said she didn't know you, but I know a good Josh when I hear one."
Josh?
I don't know. Good joke, good Josh.
I've never known a good Josh.
That's
Same,
fair.
actually.
Yeah, Adam, feel guilty for that.
Yeah, exactly. But
Uh,
she she offers you the same thing that the previous party had, where she's like, we're adding new adventures to our guild because we need more people to help with all the quests right now. You guys would have, you look like you would have great skill sets to add to our guild. Just the way you guys are dressed is something we don't normally see, and having anyone with any sort of unique abilities is great here.
In the back, you hear, "That's racist."
It could be, but in a good way.
So since obviously at this area, since I'm not in the water, I have legs.
Yeah.
That is okay. So what like identifying look would I have to have people know for sure that I'm a siren?
Mainly just around your ears and your neck would be like instances of being siren. Like, yeah, you wouldn't have like open gills, but there would be marks where gills should be, and your ears would be elvish, but they would be kind of finny.
Yeah. Okay.
So like you're
I guess-
definitely not an elf, but you don't look monstrous, or at least as much as your partner there.
Yeah. Oof. She's embarrassed around me. I feel like it might be the other way around.
Yeah. But
So
yep.
I guess just I don't know if you were done.
No, that's fine.
That-
It's the whole thing with whether you're interested, and she can explain more about it if you want.
I want both of us to go for it, and I kind of seem like I'm answering for her. It's like I don't want her to be like, oh, I can make enough money on my own. I don't need to do this. But like, if she's here with me, obviously she would have the intention to do something.
Yeah, that's fair. And I assume Serena doesn't say anything in contrast to that, or doesn't really. Okay. So she takes you through the steps. You're in line behind a tabaxi and a dwarf who are currently getting their magic registered. You notice though when the dwarf goes through, the elf kind of like stares at the mirror for a second and then glances at the dwarf and then like back to the mirror and writes something down on her notepad.
It's a Jew in brackets.
she kind of like looks down to or the elf that's testing at the mirror looks down to our dwarven friend Amora, and she asks, "You're a changeling, aren't you?"
Well, I mean, like, if you're gonna use tricks, yeah.
It's we won't, like, she's basically trying to whisper just to you, but she's like, we won't obviously say what you need to do here. Everyone's free to do what they want in terms of their looks, but just like so you know, on your registration we'll have to put that you're a changeling.
That's fine, I guess.
So is it kind of like a Yordle thing? Like they change
What?
their form to.
Oh, Yordles do that?
I didn't know you already
Yeah,
said that either.
Did
No.
not know that.
No, like a Yordle is basically like a different.
They're
We're
like,
talking about League of Legends.
They're like little hairy people.
Okay, so what I'm saying is like,
They're
is
little
like,
midgets.
can she change on a whim? Is what I'm saying.
It takes an action, but that's
Yeah.
basically like in 6 seconds she could change her form.
So
Oh, okay,
basically,
okay, then I guess it's not like that then. Okay, anyway, okay, I just wanted to.
It's more like Nico. There you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
yeah.
More like that.
And you have like that like aura around you, like Nico's clone does too.
Exactly. No. Hers is pretty much impossible to tell. Like changelings look like whatever form they take, even physically. Like you could come into
Well, then
contact
how
with
does
her and it would
the-
feel
How
because
does
the
elf
mirror
know?
the
Oh,
mirror
okay.
showed that it was a changeling. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's why she had to check a couple times because she didn't quite understand why the mirror showed a changeling and why the dwarf was standing in front of it.
I super
Yeah.
appreciate that she didn't comment on the age thing. Like,
Yeah.
like you're a changeling. Like, let's write this down. Not the fact that you're a child.
I'm curious how she knew, unless they probably just have really good detection magic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the mirror is very good at this. Like
Oh,
you'll notice
right,
that when
the
you
mirror.
guys get your
Blah,
licenses,
of
it actually
course.
ranks you guys as copper adventurers. I can even do this for the other two of you too. As you guys go up to the mirror and get registered, you guys would get copper plates as well. And you can add that to your inventory as well. Adventurers Guild copper plate.
How would I do that?
Or you can add it to
Oh.
notes, whatever would be your
I'm
preferred
just
area.
writing down in notes right now. So sorry, what is it? Adventurers Guild Copper?
Yeah, Adventurers Guild copper.
Could I add that via Discord or no?
I don't think you can actually.
Would it be under equipment?
You could add it under equipment as like a necklace using managed equipment, or easier, you could add it under notes and just add it to like other.
Is it like a amulet or something? Like
Yeah,
a
it's just
pendant?
it's just a necklace. You could take the plate and like attach it to your chest, or you could hang it around your neck, or
Okay.
What's it called again?
Adventurers Guild copper plate. Because this will be important to have on you if you go to any of the Adventurers Guild locations or any of their like partnered locations.
Okay.
As she gives you guys your plates, she'll inform you guys what it can be used for. It's valuable here because if you go to any Adventurers Guild area, you can get supplies at a discount. You can stay in one of the lower like quality rooms for free. So like if you need a place to sleep in any of the cities. And you'll be able to accept copper guild quests, because unless you're part of the Avengers Guild, you can't actually take on the quests and earn the money. So she actually says there's actually a new adventure that just got copper plated earlier, and there's a quest on the board for 5 copper adventures. It'd be very convenient that if you'd be able to go help out with that one. He's just sitting over there. She points to a Kenku sitting at the table with a copper plate and a drink in hand.
Already done with today, Bird. So who is that
Wait,
for?
Is that me?
It's you.
You got a free drink.
You get a free
Nice.
drink out of
Fuck yeah.
So who was that action to?
She was pointing to you guys as the group before. She knows that you two came in together, and like the vaccine dwarf came in separately, but this is a quest for a party of 5, and it's just convenient that there's 5 copper adventures.
Okay.
And it pays well. She kind of like adds on.
Shit, am I dropping out again?
No,
I don't
you seem
think
fine.
so.
What the fuck, Discord?
I don't know what's happening. He seemed fine on our end.
Hello.
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 Oh, is it like we can hear him, but you can't hear us? Is that what's going on?
Let's say something really embarrassing about him and see if he responds.
Something embarrassing.
Oh, I got something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like their name is Rye, General Rye,
Okay.
right?
I'm back.
Yeah.
Aw.
It's too late.
I like dropped out again. I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck's up with
Well,
Discord.
we could hear you, but you couldn't hear us. It was kind of interesting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of a sudden, it just everybody went silent. I was like, oh, yeah, that's happening.
Oh no.
And then
Not
like I
again.
looked at my ping. I was like, okay, my ping's fine. And then, like I tried pinging Google, that was fine.
Really, you
Like,
just muted us
fucking-
all.
And then finally, I just said, fuck it, and disconnected. What did I miss?
Miss much.
We're deciding on what to do about if anybody should approach you. I'm gonna
Yeah.
stick with the
Okay.
cat because the cat seems the least intimidating creature around me currently. He looks a little annoyed, but like,
So what are the options on the table right now?
think we were joining up with. Well, your
Well-
situation might be different. So
She basically was just inquiring whether you guys wanted to go on a quest right away because there's Hanku that needs 4 more people for his quest and it pays really well.
Sure.
It just happened to be that 4 more people came in that were copper
Yeah.
ranking.
I grab a drink and I sit down.
I shared a picture of the city in the Enthoria RPG too, just so you guys kind of know like
Yeah,
how
it's really
crazy
clear.
this place looks compared to most medieval places right now.
Yeah.
I take a seat and I fashion my plate to my priest robes.
Perfect.
I try to copy the cat.
I go and sit beside Jade. Just kinda- Wow!
Yay.
I may feel hated, but I'm here.
Okay.
Akasha just kind of mutters under her breath. She's just like, children.
It's true.
Hold on, can I roll perception to see if I heard that?
Yeah.
You're an actual child.
It depends. If she wasn't quiet about it, you're close enough that you would just hear her. I don't think she did. You say it under your breath or anything, or did you just
Yeah,
say?
just under my breath.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So if you want to roll a perception to see if you can
So what is that? It's exclamation point, then what do I type?
exclamation point check and then space perception.
Okay, space perception. Did it work?
Okay. Unfortunately, you didn't hear,
Okay.
which is probably a good thing.
Honestly, that would have been creepy.
Probably.
Everybody knows.
Is it because you're short?
Probably.
It totally makes sense. Dwarven ears also aren't as good as elf ears. So
Well,
yeah,
think about how good cat ears might be.
that's true.
Yeah.
But
You can hear how wet her tentacles are.
yeah,
Uh,
they're kind of distracting.
No, I just like slurp. Slurp.
That's what good
Please
pussy
tell me that,
sounds like.
Function.
That's all I'm hearing. Oh no.
So Zook,
You don't
you
hear
actually
it in
see
the
a group of
ocean.
people heading toward your table. They all seem to be either holding or wearing copper branded Adventurers Guild passes, like yourself.
okay. I take a sip of my drink while keeping an eye on them.
That's fair.
As we're all crowding around you.
Yep, they're all just coming
Um,
over and crowding around.
Hi.
Where does Akasha get to drink?
You'd notice a couple tavern wenches walking around and taking orders.
Wave one down.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh
Um,
yeah, because
I'm
that.
pulling out like
yeah.
a handkerchief, like.
you wave to like a tall one that you can see across the tavern when all of a sudden all you hear below your line of sight is hello miss, can I take your order?
Oh, I look down.
There's a small little halfling wearing a server's garb.
You
Oh,
could like
Dear.
eat it.
Hello. She's not evil. She's just used to the finer life. She doesn't understand. Anyway, she's like, "Oh dear, I nearly missed you. Excuse me, but may I request the finest cream?"
To do it again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or,
This is
You poor
stupid.
motherfucker.
Yeah, that sucks.
You know what? Hang
can't-
on, I'm just gonna restart this quick.
yeah, that's fine.
That's fair.
Where is the little tray?
But just cream? he kind of
Yes, like a milk.
okay. Okay. He kind of just like looks
Listen,
looks confused for a
listen,
second, but
I'm
writes
trying
it
to
down.
sound foreign.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Okay.
He writes down the
You mean
order
milk?
of cream. Can I help any of the rest of you?
Yes.
Zook would like another, please.
I can't handle my own fucking character.
He writes down.
I'll say I'll have what he's having, but I'll speak it in thieves' cant to be mysterious.
The bartender has no idea what you said, but Zook understands perfectly what you said.
Oh my fucking god!
I nod to the bartender and wink.
The bartender kind of looks at you and then like looks behind him and looks back, and then he's like thumbs up from the bar.
Could anybody else at the table understand that?
Nope, it was
I don't
only
think
you.
so.
But that like tells you right away that there's another thief at the table.
Mm-hmm.
Way to blow your cover! Holy shit!
I mean, it's also a good way for other thieves to know that because there is honor among thieves generally in the D&D world. So, like, if you're working with another thief, you wouldn't steal from them. But
So I omega facepalm because I don't know, like why would she do that kind of thing?
Oh, like,
That's
do you
fair.
understand these can't, or do you think like she's flirting with the
No.
waiter?
Well,
Yeah.
a little bit of that, and also just assuming that whatever she's speaking, by the bartender's look, doesn't seem like they quite understand. So I'm like, she's literally just making a fool of herself at this very second.
It's perfect. But yeah.
I'll get a pop.
Okay, a soda.
I don't know, Sprite,
Yeah,
soda. I don't
they
know.
have soda.
Soda
Yeah.
water, obviously.
And sorry, did
I'm the designated driver.
did Amora go, or was she able to?
I want to hand them like shaky hand. I just want to hand them like my water skin and say, "Can you just fill this up with water?"
He kind of looks confused, like, sure, I can do that, but you don't want something to drink?
Can I also have a glass of water? Please?
The halfling just kind of shrugs, okay, writes it down on the paper.
Easy,
I just perk up like, yeah.
A glass of
Puff my
dwarven
chest.
water, got it.
Oh no, dwarven water?
He goes back to the bar.
Is dwarven water also alcoholic?
We go find out.
Yeah.
Also known as vodka.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Or moonshine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I feel like moonshine probably works a little better.
Mhm.
Moonshine is weak for dwarves.
As he goes back to get your drinks, you guys kind of sit around the table. Zook, you have a guild request for a party of 5 copper adventurers, which you saw them walk over to the table, but you also probably would have seen the elf wave them over to you, so you assume they're probably here for the same quest.
Yes.
But the quest that you have, which you haven't explained to them yet, so they don't know it, is it's basically for a copper. I just noticed the music stopped.
Oh.
But it's
Maybe the video ended.
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's for a copper, 5 copper adventurers to escort a load of mining tools to a nearby outlying town. And the road has had a couple robberies lately, so it should just be a couple bandit thugs. Perfect for copper level adventures.
You mean us pussies? Yeah.
And the payment is actually 10 gold apiece,
Ooh.
which is significantly higher than you'd expect for a simple escort quest, but I guess it is a longer distance.
It's also being out the bad if we get the shit kicked out of us by thugs.
Yeah.
They weren't worth it anyways.
The only extra note on it is that once you have a party of 5 people, you can start the you can start the quest by bringing it to the front desk, and they'll tell you where your client is to meet you. Is basically the thing. Like you had taken it and sat down with a drink because there was no other available copper-plated adventurers when you got here.
Yeah, so technically
Mhm.
you were late to the party, but you were here before any of us were.
Yep. Perfect. It's much better than what I was gonna do. uh, but at the same time, so it's up to you to explain that, or like the actual order is like sitting on the table too. So if anyone else wants to attempt to read it, they can. But the halfling comes
Oh,
back with
where
your
is it?
drinks. It's just sitting in front of Zook on the table. Whether he's holding on to it or not is,
Oh, I
is up
thought
to
you
him.
meant like
But
there was physically something in the Discord.
oh no, sorry.
Okay, yeah, no.
Can I flirt with the halfling?
When he comes back, sure.
Yeah.
He
What a horror.
he comes back before you do though. He comes back with a bunch of drinks and sets them at everyone's place. You notice that you have like a large glass of some sort of red wine.
Hmm.
Um, and do you want to make a perception check
For
to-
what?
just to see if you notice anything going on over at the bar?
Sure. I don't know how to do it.
Oh, sure. It's a
Check.
exclamation mark check space perception. Hey,
Not
that
bad.
yeah, that's not bad. So you notice that the bartender, like waiting for you to glance over, kind of winks over at you as you look his way, and then goes back to cleaning his glass.
Okay. What does that
um,
mean?
I thought you winked at them.
you notice
Mine's
that
a fancy girl.
the halfling says the bartender said he was paying for your drink, miss.
Ooh. Thank you.
That
He
gets
hands
criticals even more.
he hands out all the rest of the drinks, and then for the dwarf, he puts a glass of what looks like clear water in front of her.
What about my water skin?
Oh yes, he hands you the water skin as well. He's not
Hi.
used to
Gonna
refilling
take
the
my
water
water
skins at the table.
Sorry. I'm just sharing something because this is how I imagine my character right now, and I can't.
I can feel the tears running down her
Yeah.
face right now.
So Zook's got another beer. The Tabaxi's got a cup of like just pure cream. Our Scylla has
Okay.
a red wine.
This is what's happening.
Yeah.
This is what's
Oh my
happening.
god.
Oh
Oh,
god.
I love that.
so
I
good.
actually can't breathe.
Our siren has a
Oh,
beer, and our dwarf has a glass of dwarven water.
Can I send a note to the bartender?
God, we're not even like an hour and I'm broken.
Sure. How do you want to send a note to the bartender?
Does she have to roll
You
anything?
stand-
I'll intimidate the halfling to give it to him.
Sure. Sounds good. You can
Does she
roll
have to do it?
intimidation. You can roll intimidation. It's not going to be hard to intimidate the halfling. to be fair.
I'd like to sip my water as this happens.
How big is
Intimidate or
this thing?
intimidation?
Intimidation. You got it.
Is that good enough?
Yes. The
Good
halfling
enough to make
is
me shit his
not
pants.
not sure why you're being so terrifying right now. He would be more than happy to take a note over to the bartender.
Like, take this, you piece of shit. I write. Help me get upstairs. Winky face.
Oh no.
And I want to see if he has any connections.
Yeah. Okay, the halfling takes your note and like quickly runs away from the table.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Meanwhile, I need Amora to take a Constitution save.
I'm sorry. What? All right.
What's that?
Constitution.
So it should be exclamation
like-
mark save space Constitution.
Oh
I think.
no!
Why? For what? For what?
She took a sip of dwarven water.
Oh.
Oh no!
Was she dead now?
No, it won't.
I
A
guess we'll
Constitution save
find
won't kill
out.
anybody, but Constitution
Hey.
save 50. Hey, you did pretty good. So you would
'Cause
taste
she's a
it, and
dwarf,
you would just taste almost the pure flavor of alcohol on your tongue, to
If
the
you want
point
me
where
to, I'll
it's
take it with
just.
disadvantage for the giggles.
No, that's fine. This also makes
Okay,
sense
cool.
because you have grown up with the dwarves, and you never really got dwarven water because of your age, but your dad had it before, and usually one glass from this would be enough to knock him out too. So
I
as
wrinkle
soon
my
as you have a
nose
taste
and-
of it, you're like, ooh, this is pretty much pure alcohol.
and I just look at my water skin like it's been
kidding?
tainted.
It's basically moonshine, is what's in your glass right now.
Very displeased.
Okay, but like
Set it down. Not strong enough.
thinking about the photo that Allie sent in Tabletop RPG, since the cat is a hairless cat, its skin would kind of get like stuck to the glass and make the eyes
Oh no.
really stretchy.
Amazing. Amazing, I like it.
Oh my god.
Because the fur just can't slip against the glass like skin does. I don't know, I just think it's really funny. Anyways. So is Amora getting shit faced tonight?
No, luckily she saved against the alcohol because she only took a sip. But
Okay. Glug glug glug.
God.
as you guys are drinking, one of the elves comes over from the front desk, and she looks over to Zook and says, "Oh, looks like you finally got a party together for that quest."
I glance around the table at everybody else and say, "I back."
I guess. He
I
just
guess,
slams
yeah.
the table.
Thumbs up.
I was gonna say, it actually is a good opportunity to introduce each of yourselves if you want to.
Yeah, sure. I guess since we're all
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, like if you're, it's pretty much the guild thinks you guys are going on the quest together at this point. So
Yeah. As we're all like snuggling up against the bird.
yeah,
So I
oh.
guess you guys know him, right?
A lot of adventures start in ragtag groups. She notices as you guys kind of like stare around at each other, and she's like, "It's a great opportunity to meet with other races. We actually hope here in the guild to establish good social standings with all groups. So having a party like this is a great representation of what the guild stands for."
Okay, so sorry to butt in, but I see my character as a like major fucking edgelord, so I take that with every ounce of insult in the world.
That's fine. Do
And
you,
I like I think I just kinda like seem sour at that kind of comment.
she tries to make it not obvious, but she sidesteps a little bit away from your side of the table.
The two scariest beings, and she's literally being like, "Oh, you have those people with you. Good for you." Acting like
Yep.
we have Down syndrome or something.
It's great. Well, elves. But
White privilege.
but yeah,
These elves seem too friendly.
she says you guys can obviously stay and drink a bit more and get to know each other if you like. But I came to inform you that if you want to accept this quest today, the caravan is ready to head out in about an hour or so at the south side of town.
The Dodge Caravan.
Yeah, exactly. They aren't very good at dodging though.
I think I just stare blankly at the cat. Like, what are we doing now, Ma?
Is your glass stuck? Can I help you?
Oh, she's done.
The cream
Okay.
is just gone.
Does the bartender get my note?
How else does she lick the bottom as clean?
Exactly.
the halfling's actually waiting behind the elf at the moment with a piece of paper in his hand.
Oh, sweet, cool.
Oh my god.
Nice, Mail's here.
Um.
So it's up to you guys, like whether she
So
leaves you be because like either or, right? You guys can go meet him
Mhm.
yourselves, or
I'm about to
you can have
fight.
drinks.
If you
as Akasha slams her empty glass down,
slam.
kind of like when you're like done with a drink, you're like, yeah. Anyway, she's just like, so Akasha knows why she's here. What about you, all of you? Akasha is curious. Enlighten her.
I for sure, as one is to stick with what I've been doing, absolutely will down my drink and copy the friggin' cat and slam it on the table.
No,
She's gonna start
I
shape-shifting into
definitely
a
need you
cat
to make another
eventually,
Constitution save.
and
So
I can't wait for this.
Ooh, okay. Considering you downed the drink, you are things are feeling a little fuzzy for you right now.
Fuck.
I just needed to get out for a little bit. Is it hot in here? It's not this hot where I come from.
Yeah, the rest of you would notice that this room is just a normal, even slightly cool temperature.
Yeah, if anything, would it be more cold for water people?
Um,
Or would
Yeah.
it be too would it be colder for us?
As a siren, you're able to go on and off of land pretty easily, so it's not too bad for you. More so
So it's
for the octopus being on land is she'd be getting a little cool and a little more dry than she's probably used to.
it would basically be like IRL, I'm completely fine, and Miley is like shaking.
It wouldn't be that bad, but
Yeah.
she would definitely be noticing that it's she's been drying out a bit, staying above water for so long.
So does would Miley like to respond to the kitty cat?
Um,
What is your reasoning and way of life?
Yeah, you can take your
Oh.
time too. This is good introduction.
I'm a fucking pirate, and I grew up as a pirate, and everyone before me was a pirate, and that's how I was growing up. You know, I had a hard life, and I decided to come here for better stealing opportunities.
Just outing yourself.
I mean, that's fine. There's a lot of thieves in the guild. So.
I'm just like nodding, like I understand everything you're saying.
That's
I
true.
also slur my words because I'm a bit tipsy.
To be fair, most of you, well, actually, of all people, well, you're intoxicated now, but of all people, you would probably be the only one that really knows like what a pirate is, because the rest of you guys don't live anywhere near the coast.
I don't. Would I?
No, you grew up in the middle of the desert, so
Because I
pirates
live in
just
a
weren't a
fucking
thing.
desert, so I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh, in which case I want to look around the table, see no one else is nodding, and just start like shaking my head, like.
I get it. Sees no one else gets it. Wait a minute. Never mind.
As you're shaking your head violently, you notice that the world is shaking slower than your head is shaking.
No.
Oof.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
I'm Zook. I'm merely here to make some coin.
Like a
Which is-
crow, right? 'Cause it's shiny.
Yeah, pretty much.
damn, there's a lot of racism here.
Oh,
It's true. I like the shinies.
And I think that's everyone except for the siren, right?
yeah. I'm just trying to think of something edgy.
That's fair.
I say we will make a good team, but I say it in thieves' can't.
Oh my god.
So again, only Zook understands you.
But that's who I'm talking to.
Oh my
But-
god. Oh, yeah, that's true, I guess.
So you're just trying to find out if he responds to prove he's
Yeah.
a thief.
Sorry, what? I missed that. What did you say?
I said we will make a good team if we make good coin together, but I say it and thieves can't.
Mm-hmm.
So it's up to you whether you
Nice.
reveal or not that you're a thief.
Yeah, I'll reply back and say yes, we will make a good team.
Oh.
They're just sucking each other off right here.
Oh my god.
Nice. They can communicate with each other without anyone else knowing. Oh yeah, this won't go wrong in any way. But no, that's great. And as you guys are doing your introductions, you get handed a little bit of a note. I know you're still doing yours, Kai, but I assume I
well,
can
I need
hand a paper to him while you're
to Miley, right?
Yeah.
From the piece of shit that she kicked in the face, yeah.
yeah, the poor halfling that's like
That
just
got
shaking as he
kicked
hands
in
you
the
the paper.
face.
I grab it, I read it. What does it say?
He says, sure, he could take you upstairs, but it would have to be later tonight.
Ooh, sounds good. Ask if I can bring some friends.
Oh my god, do you send
And
that back to him?
intimidate him again to make sure he does it.
The halfling's already shitting himself, so he actually drops the paper when you hand it to him and has to pick it up again.
Well,
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he runs back to the barkeep with the note, and the
Oh my
barkeep reads it and kind of looks over, and you can tell he's almost like eyeing the ladies at the table. And
Okay.
kind of
Would
Yeah,
the cat
thinking
be
about it.
counted as a lady?
Excuse me, I am a lady.
he's
Yeah, but does she have the titty though?
the halfling quickly runs back as you guys are drinking and leaves the note, but before you can hand a reply, he just runs away.
Before you
Okay.
can even start your
What's it say?
intimidation.
The note says friends are fine as long as the crow's included.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Sure.
He's done some weird
Crow
stuff.
Fuck yeah.
Uh-huh. You're like, I'm getting
All
you.
right.
So she
Everyone,
likes peeing.
We're going to the upstairs secret club on me tonight.
you know, I was about to try to persuade you to be nicer to people, but that is just so nice. I am so lucky to meet such nice people and animals.
Oh my,
Things.
the innocence ruined. uh,
We're
but,
all about to have an orgy, and she's like, you know what, guys? I'm feeling love in the air tonight.
I mean, to be fair, you might have to postpone your orgy if you guys are going to go on this trip because they're hoping to leave in the caravan in an hour. So
Oh shit! So we can't go to the upstairs club.
no, but you could
Oh,
you could definitely get him to bring you up there next time. He's convinced. So
okay, cool.
How about
We'll make it
giving
a.
high and dry is like a tease right now?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Just saying,
he's
I better get to fucking go up that upstairs. It's
Yep.
been pissing me off ever since you mentioned it.
the fact that it's there.
I
Yeah,
don't-
that's fair.
I don't like somewhere I can't go.
See, you're already in character.
So for my
So
introduction,
There we go.
do you want to forget about me, hun?
go ahead.
I know in my one thing, I can't remember. I think it's in maybe feature trait. Uh,
Oh, is it your performance? Like you're singing?
no, the how I can't remember what we were looking at, but how my character has like a really dark past or something.
Oh, your backstory. That
Yeah.
would be in description background.
Yeah, Heart of Darkness, haunted
Yep.
one.
Yeah, you've had unimaginable horrific trauma. It's
Just
fine.
like IRL. I gotta get it. It's the easiest way to get into character.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
um, so I'm edgy, so I want to bring up my trauma and just talk about it, but at the same time, it's unspeakable shit. So I guess basically all I really say is I'm just here to get back at the demons that fucked me over. All cryptic and shit and edgy. Hair in my face as we speak.
That's fair. It's interesting seeing an edgy bard instead of like an edgy
Hmm.
rogue.
Is Brian gonna be edgy?
Hmm.
I
Are you
don't
gonna
know.
I uh, I don't know about edgy, but
You're wearing a black coat, and when you open the coat, the silk on the inside is like pink rainbows
fuck.
inside.
Oh my
I
god,
think the crow just likes shiny things.
it's true.
Yes.
Um,
Accidentally gets the piercing because it's shiny.
are you done? Was that it?
But
No, like I
Explaining
mean, I don't want to interrupt.
Well, that's basically it. I mean, I don't really go too much into it because I also like being cryptic for attention.
Bear.
It's like high school all over again. Let me tell you.
So it's up to you guys if you want to discuss this further, but you can also like if you guys want, we can head on our way to meet the caravan. Do you want to leave something with the barkeep before you head out, or go talk to the barkeep before you head out?
Wait, did I start with any? How much gold did I start with? Because I figured I'll leave a tip.
And I'm
Yeah,
gonna put
the-
my hand up
Your
and
little
go.
cat.
The drinks for
Well,
you
my
guys
little
are the drinks for you guys are only
cans.
like a copper piece each. Like they didn't give you or you didn't buy expensive stuff. So
Yeah, no, I asked for water. I am not paying for this.
yeah, that's fair.
Where the hell is my
You can do that.
currency?
Yeah, where can you
Yeah.
Oh,
find it?
there it is.
Where?
But anyway, yeah.
Ah,
So you wanted to leave
sorry.
something with the bartender, sorry, or you wanted to talk to him?
Sweetie,
Hmm?
did you
No,
want to
I'm
talk?
good.
You're good.
I'll
Okay.
just
Leave them high
You're just
and
gonna.
dry.
Yep. Okay, that's fair. Um. So as you guys are heading south through the city, you're noticing that the markets are bustling. It's kind of early in the day, like early enough that like people are going out to get to work, and they're all opening up their market stands and stalls. Some are like restocking, and some are even like having breakfast. You guys got here pretty early. But most of you traveled from a long ways away, so the goal was to get here early.
Yeah.
As you get to the south part of town, you start walking through a lot more market districts, a lot more shops. This is definitely like the hustle and bustle area of the city. And just outside the gates, you notice a man with a cart pulled by two oxes. The cart seems to be filled with mining equipment like pickaxes and dynamite and just a whole bunch of tools like that. There seems to be some that you don't recognize. They kind of look mechanized in some way. If you want Amora, you can make a investigation check if you want to try and identify these tools. But I don't know if you care.
I do simply because I want to make sure I'm not going back where I just came from. So I do check.
Yes, check and yep, investigation. You know it's a type of mechanized hand drill, but yeah, it looks different than what they would use in your home.
I frown at first, and then when I get a closer look, I kind of just sigh a little bit. Like,
You are also still somewhat intoxicated. You've been able to walk, but you've been wobbling on the way here.
no, fantastic.
But luckily, as a dwarf, you have a low center of gravity, so it's easy to stay upright.
Yes. I'm actually gonna roll my wisdom versus my intelligence, and you can pick.
Okay.
And to decide on whether or not I feel like I'm getting thirsty, but I need to figure out if I'm gonna realize that it's not water in my water skin.
That's fair.
I can see why your parents worried.
So what would
That's
that
fair.
would just be, I would think, intelligence versus wisdom.
This would be a. I would make it a wisdom save probably more than a
Just a
intelligence
straight up
save.
wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay. Because if I'm still wobbly. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Uh,
The party sees you go for your flask of what they can assume is the same dwarven water that you drank earlier, and they can make an attempt to stop you if they want, but otherwise you're gonna drink or at least take a sip of this.
I
Is
go
there something
to
that you can roll for
I
that?
go to slap the drink out of her hand.
No.
Sure, she's pretty uncoordinated at the moment, so you easily slap it away from her.
Hey, let's go.
I mean, you
And
also have.
I also used one of my tentacles for
Yeah, I was
that.
gonna say you have like 8 ways to slap it out of her. And so-
I just frown and pick it up and dust it off and just kind of look at them like, why?
you
I
notice it
just
hasn't all spilled out.
realized-
I take it from her.
Oh, it depends. If she tries to hold on to it, then you'd actually have to fight her for it.
Okay, are you gonna fight for it, or are you
Um,
gonna give it up?
I just start like frowning even more, and I wanna drop the facade if I can, and just kind of like, that was mean.
So do
Oh
I
no,
get to take it?
I think you didn't take
Take
it.
it.
That's why she's
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, awesome.
So
I take a drink of it and then put it in my bag.
Ooh, I need you to make a Constitution save.
Shit.
Oh my god.
How do I do
So-
that?
Exclamation mark save space
I just
Constitution.
realized something
Yep.
that I wonder if I should mention just in case other people haven't noticed, but I realized none of my weapons and stuff were equipped and I didn't have my armor equipped. You have to actually select it in your inventory
Oh, that's a good.
to add the armor. So I didn't have my shield or scale mail equipped. So I had
So
to
what-
add that.
What
Hmm.
happened?
I need to have a second for this. I want you to make a. Let's do a charisma save. I want to see how this turns out. Because the difference
I do?
here was that
Save?
a dwarf drank it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, save and then charisma. Okay, you feel the alcohol go down your throat and it hits you pretty hard. But you manage to regain your posture for about a fraction of a second before you violently vomit the alcohol back onto the ground.
Nasty.
I smirk ear to ear and just shake my head. Karma.
Literally,
I
the
knew
main
cooties
difference
were
is
real.
I
Yeah.
wipe my mouth with one of my tentacles and then just shake it off.
like that's like alcohol you'd use to like pour on wounds, so it's pretty strong.
Better me drinking it than the fucking dwarf.
That's true. The dwarf is already intoxicated. At least you won't get intoxicated because you threw it up. So. But
Poggers.
we oh sorry, you guys made it to the car, or you guys were approaching the cart when all this happened. So you notice there's a man there. Says hey y'all, I'm JT.
That's
Are
it?
you
That's
are
not-
y'all the adventurers that'll be escorting me to the mine?
Oh dear.
Can we just ask everyone who passes that, or like?
Well, you
What
guys
is
are wearing
that?
adventure plates.
Okay. We're gonna be friends, you and I, JT.
I say, is this guy for real? But I say it in Aquan.
Oh, you
So
all
the
have a
I can
funny
understand.
accent.
Wait, do I have any special? Do I speak cat? I speak Leonin.
Yeah, that's cat.
I speak the language of the lions.
Is everyone just gonna talk their own language so like no one understands anybody?
Well, I understand,
That's true.
Miley.
Big pointless for me.
I'm just
Yeah.
having a grand old time. This is great, y'all.
Yep.
So I feel like
Mm,
Miley
I mean,
and
there'll
I
be
would be
money
able to talk
involved,
shit.
right? So maybe we should help him.
Oh yeah, you guys would each get 10 gold from this.
Absolutely.
That's a
can
lot
I-
of money.
Yeah.
Can I ask? Can I ask him if
Sounds-
I can drive the car?
You want to drive the cart? Well, Molly here is a little finicky, but you could give it a shot.
Awesome, thank you. I slither over there and I grab the reins with two of my
Oh.
tentacles.
Just
I
the
grab
fact
onto
that you
the
said
cart.
slither.
I'm just gonna hold on.
Grab on for dear life.
You,
Kind of follow.
you guys
I
are
give
welcome
a-
to ride in the back, but we won't be going too fast. Molly here is quite old.
God.
And Miley's pushing.
I give a
Plymouth.
giant whip.
They barely start moving.
Okay.
The buffalo
So-
seems to just kind of it definitely felt the whip, but it didn't really react.
Okay. Well, we're moving now, so that's
Yeah.
cool.
You got it going. You're at a brisk pace, going like actually it's a decent pace. It would be a jogging pace for most people.
Okay. I can't jog.
Yeah, no, you slither at a jogging pace. But yeah, so who's all going to be riding in the cart and who's going to be kind of going along beside it?
Me and Ryan are holding on for our lives.
Okay, that's fair. It's
I
not
don't
going
like-
super fast, but
I'd like
Okay.
to sit on the back, just like kicking my legs. Just the kid stuff.
yeah, for sure.
Are you still a dwarf right now?
Absolutely, I am.
That's kind of
Has not
weird.
changed.
I mean,
Tim, I
you can
know from
try
when
to
the
do
elf
it.
was like mentioned a changeling thing, but I just haven't said anything. Cause I don't know if they weren't there for that, so
So you're just like eyeing me. Hold up.
no, like we were right next to each other
Oh, fair.
before
Fair.
when we were doing the mirror thing. And I remember they mentioned that you were a changeling, but I just haven't mentioned it since.
Can I
And I
steal
wasn't
from
sure if the rest of the party knew that yet.
Oh,
Just-
fair.
Can I steal from the old guy?
I don't care.
I mean, you could attempt to, yeah. That's just a sleight of hand check if you want.
Yeah, if I can take some gold from him.
Sure. Gonna try and pickpocket him?
Yeah.
Or are you gonna try and loot from the back of the cart?
Let's do loot actually.
From the
Let's
back of
loot
the cart?
something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to point out that I'm sitting back there. My passive perception is 11. So.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's good to know.
Okay, I'm still gonna do it.
Yep. No, that's fair.
So check.
Yep. I
Check.
don't know. I don't know if you have to type in the entirety of sleight of hand. You might be able to just type in like sleight. Because I feel like that's a lot to have to type in. How did it go?
13.
Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, so you're able to reach into the back with one. I assume with one of your tentacles, considering you're also driving the cart. And
Yeah, it's like right behind the seat or whatever.
you kind of grab on to the first thing your tentacles can and slip it back into your pocket.
Sweet. What was
It's-
it?
Well, do you take a look at it while you're sitting in the driver's seat?
No, I don't look at it yet.
Okay, but it felt tubular. I can tell you that.
Okay.
It's a dildo.
Yeah. JT's don't know.
Alright, did the bitch
dwarf.
ass at the back of the cart want to again?
No, not with her passive perception, and I assume
No.
she wouldn't be expecting you to steal something.
No,
so
I
it's-
was not. I was
yeah.
not searching at all.
Yeah.
Just sitting there.
So
Okay, cool.
you did get away with it. JT kind of turns to you guys. So how the group like y'all get out here? Way out in the big city.
I hear like y'all and immediately assume it's racism once again.
Kasha's just buried in her notes. She's just
And another cup of
ignoring this
cream.
guy. And in fact, like his voice sounds like nails on a chalkboard to her.
I
pretty bad.
I just started describing my backstory in Thieves' Cant.
he looks at you kind of oddly as you explain the story, and you can tell he's kind of like nodding along with it, like he understands it, almost to be polite. But yeah, no, you can tell he definitely has no idea what you're talking about.
I go back to driving the cart.
Glad to know you stopped. Thanks
Yeah.
for that. You bet.
But you've been riding for. Oh, sorry. Yes.
Sorry, what?
Oh, I thought you were gonna do something.
Oh no, I'm good.
So you've been riding for a while now. You're quite a ways outside the city. You're getting into more like the dirt roads leading through the farms and further beyond to like forest roads. And then up ahead, JT kind of like stands up and he points and he's like, oh, "Wait, hold your horses, Molly, stop!" And she he kind of grabs the reins to so hold your oxes, and up ahead on the road, you see what seems to be a crashed cart and a couple dead horses blocking the way.
Nice.
There seems to be something sticking out of them, but you can't tell from this far back where he stopped to the cart.
I walk up and investigate.
Absolutely.
I'll hang back a bit.
I say, wait.
Okay.
Could be a trap.
That's fair.
Do you wait? Do you keep going?
No, I keep going.
That's fine. I'm not gonna like actively try to stop you. I sigh and just kind of peek around to watch what's going on.
JT stays with the cart because he's paying you guys to protect him. So.
I'll follow her because I don't want her to just be alone.
That's fair. So you two are going up, and the rest of you are staying with the cart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you get a drawing of this exact scenario?
Isn't it great? There's drawings of everything for D&D Online.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, isn't it good? So as you guys approach, there is a horse lying dead on the side of the road, a cart that's turned over. It looks like there's a lot of crates busted open, bags thrown everywhere. And you notice some odd-looking shafts sticking out of the horse.
Shaft?
Yeah, like long shafts.
I
don't
pull one.
like
Can I
that.
pull one out?
Sure, you can attempt to pull one out.
You're pulling out its dick? Hello?
Yep. No, I'm just
Damn. Just doing it anywhere.
Can we roll to
while
see if it's actually a dick?
While Serena's working the shaft, do you want to check out anything else in the area? Or are you just gonna watch her?
Oh my god.
I know my thing is not looting, but with how poor I am, I guess I just kind of check around to see if there's anything actually there while she's fiddling with horse cock.
I'd like to look around because I'm very suspicious right now. Like, just looking for any, like...
Oh, perfect. Okay. So, if you two would like the two searching the carts and the horse arrow shaft, can you guys both make investigation checks? Everyone else who's just kind of looking around back at the main cart, like the ox cart, if you guys want to make perception checks.
Okay.
What do I do?
You do an investigation.
So it's
Check?
explanation skill.
It would
skill?
be check. Like exclamation mark check
check.
space perception. Oh, okay. Well, you found out it's some sort of arrowhead that you yank out of the or some sort of arrow that you yank out of the horse. You can't really
Oh,
tell much
sweet.
more about it,
Hey,
unfortunately.
it's not a dick.
Nami notices that while there's tons of crates and tons of bags and everything thrown about the ground here, there's absolutely no supplies or loot or gear anywhere in sight. Like even as she digs through some of it.
It's frustrating, but what can you do?
Can you do I sit on you?
Okay, so there's a perception. Ryan, are you looking around at the cart or like from the cart?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can do
yeah,
a
I guess I
perception
gotta
as
do a
well.
check. All right. Go back to the game.
We haven't had
What
too
was
many
it,
good
skill?
perception rules. It would be check perception.
Oh, check.
I wonder if skill would work. That should work as well. You think? But holy.
Ooh.
Wow.
I know.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. Well,
Birds
Unfortunately-
have good eyes. This makes sense.
unfortunately, Amora doesn't see much. She does
she
notice
was
the
buried
world.
in her books.
She does.
Fine.
Well, Amora.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't.
Oh, Mara. Never mind.
She does notice the world isn't as wobbly as it was about an hour ago, so she's sobering up pretty well. Akashra is sort of paying more attention to her books. She does notice the group head over to the horses and their frustration digging around over there, but other than that, Zook, on the other hand, notices something rustling in the trees at the side of the road.
Oh.
He doesn't know what it is, but I need you all to roll initiative.
Oh, great.
Oh,
What would that
shit.
be?
So I believe this is, I think you just do exclamation mark init space add. Oh, okay,
No.
I might have to do that first. So I think I have to actually turn on the init.
Oh, just like what it says on the sheet.
Yeah.
The short form.
Do you want us to
So
just
if I
click
just
on
do
her?
init.
Oh,
Oh,
I have to actually. Oh, that's why. Okay, hold on. This is my first time using this too. Hey, there we go.
Okay.
Everyone, roll for initiative. There it is. So you guys do init add, and then it should pull your modifier automatically. Or
Wait.
oh, sorry, init join. You guys can do init join because you have characters.
Oh.
Yay! It worked. Okay.
Ooh, 17. Dang.
Did it work? Damn, mine didn't quite work. Why did it not type your response in the channel you called? Oh, whoops. Oh, the selection timed out. My bad.
What?
It messaged me in the private messages, and I was like, there we go. Geo1. Healthy. There you guys go. And
What-
then
What?
I'm adding monsters to the comp.
Oh, yeah, he has to
okay.
do all the NPCs.
Yep.
The GM has a lot of work.
There we go. Okay, so
Oh,
let's start
does
rolling my
Geo
attacks.
Does Geo stand for goblin?
Oh, no.
No. Why would you think that? And also ignore this.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I had to stop the previous one. I forgot.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Haha. No one saw this coming whatsoever. Was it that obvious?
I didn't
Okay, now
notice
what?
till Ryan said something.
I was like, why are they named Go? What the hell is Go? And then I was like, wait, what's Adam's favorite fucking thing?
Okay.
Those
Um,
bastard.
Now this is going to be interesting.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah,
Oh, is it not actually?
it's there and it's lit up like it's saying stuff, but I don't hear anything.
Oh, is it too quiet? Nope. I don't know what it's doing.
Yeah.
Tell it to stop. Nobody likes it when it doesn't make sounds.
There was
Wait, so now what
there
happens?
was no sounds because they didn't ambush. Like, we're safe. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's it. Come on.
There it is.
It's play now? Okay. Good.
I tried.
Yeah, you definitely gave it a shot. Okay, sorry. I need to look up the monster combat guide because I haven't done monster attacking before.
I was about to say they rolled pretty high, so
Yeah. And for the person that saw the rustling in the bushes, I got a pretty shitty initiative roll.
Yeah.
So what the
yeah,
order
wouldn't they get
is.
advantage on that just because they had the little warning?
Oh yeah, they get well, they're getting they have the opportunity to surprise attack anyone who didn't notice them. So it's kind of
It looks like
yeah.
Serena got the best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 17.
Yeah, Serena did. Well, Serena's moving the fastest out of you guys. So you'll notice the message got pinned to the top as well, so you guys can see the initiative order of who's going to go first.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of a nice little...
Oh my god, I'm so far down.
Yeah. For now, I might have to do combat using actual dice rolls, because I don't know how to
That's
run the
fair.
monsters yet, but I can do that through... I think I can still do roll. 22. That's a good roll. Let's see. Armor. Okay. So out of the bushes, Jade, you feel something strike you in the shoulder. Seems to be arrow not dissimilar to the one that you're currently holding.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Is it
Please
stuck
tell me
in
that's
me?
your reaction.
It's in your shoulder at the moment. Yeah.
I rip it out.
On your turn, you'll be able to rip it out if you
Okay,
want.
cool.
So that one's there. We had to see how much damage it did, though. It did 1 damage.
Yeah,
Sweet.
see?
Literally, oh shit, eh?
So you just had to, on your character card, reduce your health by 1.
My hit points?
Yeah, your hit points. So where it says
How do
current,
I...
you should just be able to click.
You see, you just do 1 damage.
So I'm 8 out of 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the second goblin. Oh god, that's awful. So a second arrow like just falls to the ground from the tree. Doesn't really seem to go
Nice.
anywhere. Who do we have next? Jade, you get to go next.
Okay. What do I do?
So
Well,
you
have
What
the
can
can I
arrow.
do?
so you can use one of your attacks or cast a spell, or you can move toward the trees. There's a whole bunch of options. Basically, every turn you get to do a movement, an action, and a bonus action. because we're such early level, you probably don't have bonus actions. So it's
Okay.
probably just movement and either an attack or a spell.
Can I do an attack?
Yeah, for sure. What do you have equipped?
Um,
Oh, you might have to actually check off some of your equipment in the equipment screen to say you have it equipped. Because I notice you have a short bow and you have.
oh, you already have my.
Yep.
Does it update? Does it update in live, like real
Yeah,
time?
it should update real time.
Okay,
Mhm.
so where equipment?
Yeah, so if you check off the short bow and like your 2 daggers, you can probably have those equipped, or your short bow and your rapier. I usually allow like 1 ranged weapon and 1 melee if you own them both, because you can
I'll
obviously switch back
do.
and forth.
I'll do those two.
Yeah. So
I have
now,
both
So do
my
you-
daggers and armor.
I also have what's called a
What happened there?
tentacle attack.
hey, welcome back. Oh yeah, okay. So if you want to
What
do a
happened?
special action,
Can I do that?
yes. So I think you would just have to in Discord type in !! attack space tentacle. You will have to head toward the trees to actually hit them with a melee attack, but you can still do that. So
Okay. !! Tentacle.
attack space tentacle. Hey, there you go. 22. Okay, so you run over to the trees, you whip your tentacles up into the tree where you saw the arrow come from, and you manage to whack one of the goblins out of the tree.
Fuck yeah.
Takes 4 bludgeoning damage. Jeez. Okay,
Like that's overkill, to be
that's
quite honest.
pretty brutal. Okie dokie. Was not expecting that, but we're good.
Huh.
I lost one of my pages, but next we have Nami, who gets to go.
Okay. They don't attack me, obviously.
They haven't had another turn yet, so
Okay. Would I be? Um, I would do like ! attack with a dagger, right?
oh, that doesn't work. Yeah, you would do attack space dagger. The
Aw.
unarmed strike.
Oh, you don't have it equipped, probably.
Oh, do you have to click on it on your
Do
sheet to
I
equip it?
have both of them?
Oh,
I have
interesting.
Both daggers.
Well, it would just change the damage value, so we'll just have to roll for damage. I don't know why it didn't do it though. I think yours is just 1d4, right?
For
Equipment.
what?
For your daggers.
For daggers, yeah, that's 1d4.
Yeah.
Mine says
Uh,
1d4 plus 3.
Oh, 1d4 plus 3. Oh yeah, it does say
Yeah.
the only attack you currently have is that. Hold on, let me refresh the page. There we go.
Go
Okay,
try
it
again.
didn't update. You're right. 1d4 plus 3. Okay. 4 damage. Okay, so you also managed to strike the goblin out of the tree. Are you? Sorry, are you striking the same goblin, or are you attacking the other one that shot from the tree?
Well, there's the goblin number 1 has 4 HP. Is that 4 HP or is that the damage that they do?
That's how much damage he took.
But the goblin that was added to combat with initiative. What does
Oh,
the 4 mean?
GO3. That's just their number. So there's 4 goblins: Goblin 1, Goblin 2, Goblin 3, Goblin 4.
Yeah. I don't think we get to know how much.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they
I
have.
can't tell you what their health is. I can tell you what they look
well-
like when you're beating.
So the one that Miley attacks, I'm assuming would drop from the tree, and I would finish that off.
Yeah, you could
if
hit the
it's
one that's
not
on the
already
ground.
fucking dead.
Yeah. So you attack the one that's on the ground. It it's not dead, but it's bleeding profusely on the ground from your dagger strike.
Nice.
Okay, so now we've got Goblin 4. Yay, I get to attack. Oh my god, why? Did I... Am I doing that wrong or something? Okay, anyway. Another one fires out of the bushes and just doesn't hit anything.
It's a
They're
very good
bad.
ambush.
Yeah, they are doing very bad.
They're little
Okay.
babies.
Okay, Zook's turn. This was supposed to be a medium level challenge.
Doesn't this happen every time?
It's true. Whoever the GM is rolls crappy. It's just a curse. Marson would understand.
Marsa has been feeling pretty defeated lately.
So how are you gonna attack, Ryan?
I'm gonna pull out my short bow and attack the one that just or shoot at the one that just failed out of the bush. Attack short bow. Shit. Wait.
Did it do unarmed as well? Multiple matches. Sneak
can-
attack or oh, it didn't show your short bow. Yeah, so some reason it didn't update.
Hang on. See. Cancel.
Section was canceled, yeah.
Cause I've got my things chat or like.
Oh,
equipped.
the Avery combat cheat sheet. Let's see. Cast spells by using this. Use your spell book. SB, HP, that's all fine. Okay. So there's not too much here. I guess if you guys, if your sheets are like not set up properly, you can do the beyond, like the same thing you did when you initially shared your sheet.
Oh, okay.
Like do exclamation mark beyond space your share link again, and it'll update your sheet.
It'll like re-update.
I
Okay.
wonder
Yeah.
if I might have to do that because
Yeah, if you guys just equip
I
stuff.
realized my equipment wasn't there, like my weapons.
What do I have to do?
And my armor wasn't equipped because I had to select
Um,
it.
So you know how we shared your sheet initially, where we did the exclamation mark beyond space and then the share link? Yeah, we just
We
had to
have
do that
share it
again. Yeah.
That's kind of stupid.
Yeah, I don't know why it just doesn't update. I'm hoping I can find a. You want to do exclamation mark beyond, not.
Do you want me to just do update?
Oh, run update instead. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm still learning.
That's fine. So like that.
Yep, that worked.
Okay.
Updated.
Hopefully it's good now because I have my stuff actually equipped.
Yeah. So the.
Yeah, now I've got my attacks.
Okay. Good. Yeah. So sorry, it's exclamation mark update and then your share link. I apologize. That's new.
Yeah, that's fine.
Lower.
We're all
Yay,
learning.
it worked.
Yay. Oh, 24. Jesus Christ.
You're good.
What?
Just how much of a positive
Ow.
you get to your attack roll. +5.
Oh.
Okie doke. Are you shooting into the trees or at the one on the ground?
You know what? Let's go with the one in the tree that they haven't attacked yet.
Okay. So you managed to hit the one in the tree, doing 4 damage. You hear a yelp from up in the tree. It doesn't seem to fall out of it, but you definitely hit your mark. And then we have Akashra.
So first, I'd like to know if there's any like close to me.
I'm aware of.
There's not because you sat on the cart, so there's not any close at the moment.
All right.
You could use your turn to like walk up to where the goblins are.
Oh, I should be fine.
They're about 20 feet ahead of the cart.
Oh, that's perfect. I'm going to. Okay, first time doing a spell, so. Is it spell?
Or exclamation mark cast. If you're actually
Cast.
casting a spell. You can do ! spell if you want to see details about it.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on one. Do I have to select a goblin?
You'll have to tell me. Well, you just had to tell me if it's the one that got shot in the tree or the one on the ground or a new one, because there's 4 goblins.
I'll choose a fresh one.
Okay, sounds good. Try lowercase c. There you go. DC 12, 2 radiant damage, and a dex save. From cover, okay. No benefit from cover. That's actually interesting. 4. Yeah, okay. Takes 2 radiant damage. You see a goblin kind of get burnt out of the bush, and he's trying to put himself out, but he's not actually on fire.
I think that's all I can do because I don't think I have really any bonus actions. It just says I have 2 weapon fighting, so I don't have any other stuff for bonus actions.
That's fair. The goblin that you just lit on fire in that bush, though, is going to run toward you and attempt to attack you.
Can I make an opportunity to block with my shield? I don't know if
shield,
that's
your shield is already part of your AC, so you wouldn't
so it's
have
just
to...
added to my AC. Okay.
Yeah. 10. So 10 doesn't beat your AC. So he runs up with a dagger and he just chinks it off your shield. Doesn't do any damage. Oh boy. Okay,
Yes,
now it's
I'm a
Amora's
priest,
turn.
by the way.
Amanda.
JT's like, y'all doing great.
Thumbs up.
He's just giving
I-
a thumbs up.
I see my cat friend in my mind get attacked, and I frown. So I actually hop off the cart and just want to walk around if I have enough movement into a little like opening to kind of get a look of things, and I want to drop my disguise if I'm allowed.
Yep.
And I want to say, I've seen what they can do, and I've seen what you can do. I suggest you drop your stuff and leave while we let you keep your lives. And I'd like to make an intimidation check.
Okay. Sounds good. That's pretty intimidating, especially because they've
Thank
been
you.
losing already too. I'll give you advantage as well if you want to
Yay.
roll it twice. Oh, you don't even need advantage. Okay. Yeah, the goblin kind of just stares at you and almost pissing itself, drops his weapons and puts his hands up in the air. Seeing you shapeshift in front of it was a little too much for it.
Perfect.
So do they drop their stuff and leave?
The one does.
Okay. Yay.
One's bleeding on the ground, and there's still one in the trees somewhere. So
Maybe
they
I
aren't
can
doing
find
well.
it with fire.
Okay, the one bleeding on the ground is going to use his turn to stand up, and he's going to try and stab the lady that stabbed him.
Me?
Yep. Oh, sorry, that's old commands. Force I have it.
Hmm.
There we go. 16. Does that beat your armor?
My armor is 14.
14. 16. Okay, so it does beat your armor, so I get to roll some damage. You're getting stabbed.
Don't you mean shanked?
Shanked, yep. 1. Woo!
I'm like genuinely concerned that like why is it continuously 1 over and over again?
I don't know. I'm so bad at these. I'm typing in the right commands. I don't know why I'm bad. But so you take 1 damage to your health.
Yep.
And then the goblin that got shot in the tree from Zook, he gets a turn. 22 to shoot at the octopus lady below him.
What the fuck?
I mean, you
No
guys
way.
are underneath two of the goblins, or underneath one of them. What? Jesus Christ. I mean, they do have broken gear. That's why it's such low damage. But, okay,
So I
you
take
take
one?
one more. One more arrow to the... You want to what? It's going to hit you in the same shoulder spot, just to be a dick.
Damn.
Yeah, that goblin's being an ass. And then it's Jade's turn, so you can beat the shit out of him if you want.
I am definitely gonna beat the shit out of him.
Oh, man.
So you have two options right now. You have the guy that's pretty much bleeding to death who stabbed Kai, or you can hit the one in the tree that just shot you.
Yeah, that was the tree one.
Okay.
What do I do?
So it's whatever attack you'd like to roll against it. So you can do a tentacle one again, or you can do a that's a pretty good attack, to be fair. The tentacle one gives you a 10-foot range. 11 does manage to hit it. 6 bludgeoning actually just you knock it out of the tree and it just breaks its neck when it hits the ground and slumps to the ground.
Is it dead? Says it dead.
Yeah, that one's dead.
I warned them.
Just fucking smack.
Did we just kill them all? Because
I think
things
there's
went
one bleeding
peaceful.
to death. Or is there two?
Adam's the DM.
Sorry, what just happened?
I'm like,
So-
it just went peaceful sounding. Did we kill them all?
Yeah.
Oh no, the
I think the
music
music
is
just
just kind of
changed.
being weird, yeah. Unfortunately.
I think one's dead.
So how
So
many
one
are
is
still
dead,
alive?
one ran away, one is almost dead,
3?
and then there's still one. Is there 3? I thought there was 4.
There's
four.
4 of them
Well, we
in
did-
total.
Oh, I thought you said we just killed one.
Yeah, you just
so
killed.
there-
Oh, there's
one
3
ran
left.
away, one's dead, and so one's almost dead, and then there's another one we haven't addressed.
Did the
yet.
one that died, was he on fire, or is there one still running around on fire? I need to know.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
One's on fire. One ran away.
Oh,
One's dead, and one's bleeding out.
Huh.
If I remember correctly.
yeah.
Then the one that's on fire is still pestering me.
So it's just the fire one and the bleeding out one.
Well,
Yeah.
that fire one's
Um,
about to get fucked.
Sorry, it is Nami's turn. Sorry, I didn't.
So the one that stabbed me,
Finish it off.
yes. I'll actually attack with my dagger.
I'm learning some of this stuff at the same
Damn,
time.
25 to hit.
And 8 damage.
Ooh. Wow. Okay. Is that the one that's on the ground that stabbed you? Because
Yeah.
you just stabbed him after he gets stabbed to death. You've done so much damage that he's just. You were pissed at this goblin, I guess.
Yeah, what the hell's with this damage?
That's high damage. That's good.
Is it the tentacles?
No, that
No,
one's
that's Nami.
that's
Oh,
Nami.
that's Nami! Oh,
Damn.
damn.
No, those are just you guys are just getting good rolls, and I'm just getting bad rolls. That's all that's happening right now. But yeah, no, that goblin's just eviscerated on the ground with the amount of stab wounds. So that 2 goblins down.
No, there's 3 down.
Oh yeah, that's right. One's captured, or well, has given up.
Right away. Yeah.
He hasn't run away yet. Actually, he
Oh.
dropped his weapons and put his hands up because he was too terrified. So I guess we got Zook then, because Geo4 is got their hands up at the moment.
All right. Then I will shoot number 3 with my short bow again.
The last guy
Attack,
fighting.
Short bow.
Oh my god.
Blam.
Okay. Yeah, he gets smoked in the head and just slumps out of the tree onto the ground.
Damn.
There. Wow. Okay.
So what should we do with this last one?
I raised my hand.
That's the one that was still hitting me. Because I wanted to hit it in the face with my mace.
Yeah. Oh my god. No, the one that was the one that ended up hitting you just got shot.
They just
so-
burned. Oh, okay.
Can I go up to the one with his hands up?
Yeah, sure. This one's kind of just standing over by the cart.
Yeah, I grab him by the ankle and hold him upside down.
Oh,
I yell, "Hey!"
And I ask, and we question him as a group.
A good idea.
I like how you just pick it up from the. Also, is no one concerned that the dwarf just turned into a changeling in front of everybody?
Well, I knew.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm just like, okay.
But yeah, you guys would see like what was like a
Yeah.
short statured dwarf turn into like a almost a very pale white skinned with black eyes and white hair creature.
Akasha is just like interesting.
I guess I yell, "What the hell is that?" and hold up my bow.
Oh shit.
That's fair.
I'm used to this kind of racism, so
I roll my eyes and say, "A goblin," and I crouch down and I say, "I suggest you be our friend and run errands for us as we like. And I'd like to make a persuasion check." Does that work? Is that how it works?
Yep, you can do that.
Yeah. And then I just do check persuasion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Check persuasion.
Did I do it?
Yeah. Okay. Your
He is
your
scared of
argument
me.
is persuading. Like at least to you in the group, it sounds good. But the goblin kind of looks at you questioningly, almost like he didn't understand what you said.
Oh, great. Does anybody speak goblin?
Unfortunately, no.
Does anyone?
I think that they're Akasha says, I think they're too dumb to understand. They're too uncivilized.
So you guys could make either a nature, history, or a survival check to know if goblins might speak any other languages.
I would like to make a history check because I'm
Sure.
actually proficient in it.
Sounds good.
So check history.
God, you guys slaughtered those goblins. This was supposed to be a medium encounter. That went way too fast. I'm gonna have to remember this. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. So you know, goblins would generally speak, obviously like the goblin native tongue, but also undercommon.
Oh, I know Undercommon.
What's
Allow
undercommon?
Akasra to speak to this one.
It's
it's
it's the common language used by races that normally live underground. Like they have their own version of common.
As Akasra has studied tombs for many years, she has learned of this tongue. We've dealt with this shit many times.
That's one way to
I'd
put it.
like to try to start
So
looking
I'll
at the
repeat
goblin's
what-
tongue now.
I'll repeat what
Oh,
I will repeat what Amara said.
do you actually want to do that?
Or sorry, what?
Well, no. Once she starts finishing talking, I was like, "Oh, she doesn't mean like actual tongue."
Oh.
I can repeat what Amara said.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I was just wondering if she was gonna rip out the goblin's tongue as you were
No,
talking about
I
it.
just like she
No,
said
like,
she
does
understood
she
tongue.
want me to repeat what she said in Undercommon?
Oh,
You mean like translate to the rest of the party so they know what's going on?
Yeah. Or, well,
That's
would
up
I
to
be
you.
translating to the goblin or saying to the goblin?
Yeah, you'd be translating back and forth if the party wants to talk to the
Yeah.
goblin.
Can we still, like, roll off the persuasion? Like, I can also roll persuasion.
Oh yeah, no, the persuasion was still effective. You guys just
Okay.
had a way to talk to him.
So, man, I'm so happy I chose Undercommon.
So wouldn't this be persuasion with advantage because they're helping me?
You've already persuaded him.
Oh,
He's listening to
yay.
you. He just didn't know what you were
I'm
talking
just
about.
translating.
Oh,
Your
good
body
to you.
language was enough to be like, oh yeah, okay.
I'm just a little girl. I hold out my hand and smile to the upside down goblin.
He smiles as well, but his grin goes almost from ear to ear with rows of spiky teeth.
I'm still holding out my hand.
Isn't he being held upside down?
Yeah, by
Okay.
his legs, not his
he-
hands.
He holds out his hand upside down.
And I shake it almost too enthusiastically. And I just
Oh my
look up.
God.
I'm like, can we keep it?
Oh my god.
Well, let's find out if it's useful to us.
Look at the face. And I point to the teeth.
I promise you, there's many more out there.
But not this
Right.
one.
Does the goblin respond at all? Or is it just like...
He's sorry, what did you just ask it?
Oh, I just... Well, I translated the stuff, but it doesn't seem like he said anything.
But sorry, what did you translate to him? Because I know a lot of you guys are talking in common.
Oh, she asked it if it wanted to be an ally to us instead of being killed, I think.
It kind of turns to you, noticing that you're speaking undercommon, and says, not being killed would be preferable.
Well, then I suggest you might want to work together. Or would you rather end up like that goblin over there that burned alive by my sacred flame?
Oh, you mean Jimmy? No one liked him.
Do you
True.
gesture by chance to, like, are
Jimmy.
you talking with your hands or are you just talking?
Yeah, no, sorry, he's gonna be chatting, but he's gonna be gesturing as well.
Okay, because as I see them gesture, I want to cast a cantrip, so it shouldn't be anything, right?
Yeah, they don't cost
cantrips
anything.
are free.
Yeah, and I want it to be prestidigitation, and it can be like a smell, and I want to just like right up in his nose, like the smell of like his rotting friends.
Oh,
to, like,
jeez.
remind him. Like,
Nice. I like that.
He smells the smell that you forced into his nose, and he's like, "Ooh, smells like home." Where did that come from? Starts looking around.
well then, I'm glad I don't speak his language all of a sudden.
But did you guys want to ask anything
Alright.
like about the ambush or anything?
Ask me your questions and I will repeat to him.
Just a recap on the
Um,
information you have, if you want, is that like there is a bunch of dead horses in a cart with missing supplies that you did find on the road.
Oh, I guess I
Ask
could
where the-
always ask if they were the one that did it.
Ask where the supplies are.
Okay. Can ask both those questions. He turns back to you as you translate, and he says, "Oh, of course we took down that cart. Those four-legged big animals don't stand a chance against us goblins. But obviously we kind of mistook you guys for some regular travelers.
We are not so regular.
Obviously, you just look like a really tall goblin."
Excuse me?
Mm,
Her tail's like wagging. Like when cats are like super annoyed.
Oh, I didn't notice the tail there. Okay, definitely not a goblin.
How unbelievable.
As
She's just
for
like
as for the loot, why? Well, guess I'll only tell you if you let me live.
Listening.
He kind of like nods to the Skillia holding him.
I
I'm-
drop him.
He unprepared
catch
lands on
him?
his head. Oh yeah, no, that worked.
Like I'm right there.
Yeah, sure. You catch him. he grins at you like that big face.
Thumbs up.
Okay. Well, I'll trust you enough to let me go, considering I'm not dead yet. Kind of looks at the everyone around him with weapons. Not really liking my chances though.
Yes, if you
But-
were to escape, you will indeed burn to a crisp.
But I'm a smart goblin, you see. This is why I gave up and the other ones just fought to the death like the idiots they were. I know that if you want to find that loot, you're going to need me to help you find it.
Okay.
Lead the way, goblin.
Does anyone have a lead?
Like a rope or something to tie around him.
I think I've got string. Hang
We
on.
can hold hands.
Or you can hold hands with the changeling. Your choice.
Or Miley could imprison with her tentacles.
You have many
Oh.
choices here. Pick one.
Uh,
I'm just talking in undercommon
Yep.
with him.
I have 50 feet of rope.
I don't think I'm kinky enough for the tentacle thing.
True.
But I'm down for holding hands. That sounds pretty easy. Seems the least threatening.
I like it.
Treat it like a toddler.
Yeah. He doesn't have any weapons or anything on him. You can see like basically all he's wearing is like a leather garb. Just covering his lower parts.
Okay, so
Oh
I said
yeah,
I set
before
him
we
down, I
go
guess.
anywhere, should we check his goblin friends for loot?
Yeah, you can if you want.
I want
He's-
to bring my goblin friend over to pet the ox.
So what would we do? Check.
Just nodding and gesturing, like I can't speak to this guy, but like, huh? Huh?
Yeah.
We do check investigation.
Making like giant.
So you guys can just check the bodies, and I'll give you the
Yeah, it's
loot
usually
that's
like
on them. There
we
doesn't
check
seem,
as a
Right.
group.
there
just
doesn't
to
seem to
see if-
be. Sorry. There doesn't
No,
seem
I
to
was
be
just like-
anything gold wise or silver wise, but they do have 4 times rusty daggers and 4 times rusty short bows.
Oh, cool.
Can I see what that thing I stole was?
Yeah, sure. You check the thing that you have in your pocket, and you notice it's a stick of dynamite.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
I hang on to it for a later time.
Best kind of dildo.
Yeah. Oh wow.
If you're brave enough, anything.
If you're
is.
brave enough.
Meanwhile, the goblin being brought over to the ox and not quite understanding the gestures that are being signaled to it, starts licking the ox's fur, trying to taste
oh my
it.
god.
Wait, who's licking?
How does the
goblin.
ox respond?
The ox is just assuming it's getting groomed.
I lick the goblin questioningly.
Ooh.
No. I go to start licking the ox. Does anybody stop me? Like, come on.
Nope.
I want to see where this goes.
I'll bring it back.
I
lick
need
it
to
in
pee
there.
Yeah,
really
that's
bad,
fair.
so
Well,
me
we'll,
too.
we'll probably stop here if you guys want, because I don't think we'll get enough time to do the goblin
Yeah, that's
layer in
fine.
like 20 minutes. So,
Yeah.
That's fine.
Leave it at the ox licking.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
but this is a good spot.
Oh my god, this is probably one of the funniest first sessions. Jesus.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, no, that's great. You're doing good though, so that's all that matters.
Am
Oh
I?
my god.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.